Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome to Megaman X. Here we are at the final floor to Sigma. Now I'm going to do some quick farming to fill up my last B-tank. Hopefully I won't need it, but just in case. This area is specifically built to allow you to farm. Every single time you kill one of these worms, they drop something. And it's all meant to fill up your sub-tanks before the last fight, so I am going to take advantage of it. So, let's go over some of the things Sigma has done, shall we? He's started a rebellion using other various robots, using the Reploids, who have felt as dissatisfied with the situation as he has. He's killed, in theory, we haven't actually seen it on screen, killed numerous humans. His assistant Vile, second in command, has been directly responsible for the death of Zero, our close partner and confidant. And at this point, we're finally found him. We have reached our full potential as a Reploid, in theory. And it's time to take him on one-on-one. So I'm going to go ahead and head up because we are now full as far as sub-tanks go. Climb up this pillar, these pillars I should say. And here we are. Sigma himself. It wasn't by myself, Sigma. I had help. Your pet? The dog? Oh, interesting fan theory. Some people think that's Base's support unit. I think Trouble is the name? But Reploidized. I don't agree with it, but I think it's a fun fan theory. Betrayers? Are you gonna get into the race traitor thing? Because that's a little creepy. Also, creepy ass smile. Do you think I'm gonna die or don't you? Make up your mind. Alright, well, first we're fighting Sigma's dog, who is weak to ice shotgun. Every time he hits a wall, he'll bounce off like that. So use that to your advantage. The ice shotgun bounces off walls, so use that to your advantage. And he floats to blow fire. So that's the end of that. Now we have to face Sigma himself. Sigma is weak to Spark Mandrill's power. Almost as good of a hunter as you were? And don't you dare say Zero's name. Really? Typical final boss speech. You know what happens to all final bosses who make that speech? Wait, a fucking lightsaber? Really? A lightsaber. Alright, Sigma's also got a preset pattern. If you climb up here, he'll do that. I didn't do it right. Alright, so from here on, I should be able to cheese him. You can get 2 shots in per... As long as you climb up here, he'll chase you. He'll do that, and then you can get 2 hits in. So yes, I'm gonna cheese him. That's because Sigma deserves to be cheesed. He deserves to be killed. Alright. He thinks he can visit the horrors of war upon the world and come out scot-free, come out self-righteous? It ain't happening. And that's the end of Sigma. Couldn't possibly keep fighting. Couldn't possibly have another way to fight that. He's gone, destroyed, and why is his head still here? Why is there something in the background? Why is there dramatic music? Phase 3. And the weakness here? Rolling shield. Alright, so what you have to do is dodge that if it comes up. Careful of those, because they shoot electricity. Ah, didn't dodge right. That will come down eventually. When it does, you have your opportunity to strike. Careful. Alright, now to use a sub-tank. Do not be ashamed of using sub-tanks on this boss. This is what they're built for. This is what the game assumes you are going to use them for. Alright, so the fire, you just have to get all the way to the side to avoid it. And hopefully not get hit by the hands. The hands, the spikes do hurt you. They don't instantly kill you, but they hurt you. Ah, I'm taking way too much damage. Alright, just keep the pressure on. Ah! This isn't good. I already have to use more sub-tanks. Ah. Ah, come on! I'm using my last sub-tank. This is a poor performance. This is never a boss I've been able to do easily. It's always been a struggle. Alright, let's get up there. Avoiding those zaps is pretty damn hard. I've only got like one more hit in me. Alright. I need to start avoiding damage. Uh-oh. This is bad. Alright. One more hit. Both of us can only take one more hit. This is it! Yes! Haha! And that's it, folks. That's the end of Sigma once and for all. We'll never see him again. We're all Reploids, buddy. Or didn't you get the memo? We're all Reploids. That's why we have to live together in peace. Not be trying to murder everybody. And the humans had to be gone because... if you can't live in peace with them, how can you live in peace with other Reploids? So long, Sigma. A little bit of slow scrolling text for the end of the game to congratulate you. Fun fact, I believe Zero was originally meant to be the protagonist of the Megaman X series, and they changed it to X himself when they realized that the connection to the Mega Man series, at least aesthetically, wouldn't necessarily be strong enough. The creator of the Megaman X series later got his wish to make Zero the protagonist in the GBA series, where Zero is in one of them, I should say. And of course, the constant theme that has been present in both the Mega Man series and X series is, why does there have to be war, and the pacifist warrior. Mega Man has always been a favorite, has not always been a favorite series of mine. Like I said, it only somewhat recently in my history have I become to love it. But it's not incredibly deep. Its story isn't fantastic, and its tropes are pretty obvious. But I think there's a beauty in its simplicity, and its game mechanics are spot-on fantastic, as the Mega Man series has always been known for. So thank you very much for playing this with me, for watching along, and I hope you've had fun. So let's watch some of the credits roll. Actually, these aren't the credits. These are the names of the enemies you face. But because they don't give you anything to show you who they are, you kind of have to guess. So, the Megaman X series does continue. Quite a bit, actually. I think it goes up to like 8, maybe? And, spoiler alert, Zero returns. Vile also returns in the next one. Sigma also returns. You know what occurs to me? Every single significant character that dies in this game comes back. So their line about, but those who have sacrificed will be forever lost line, kinda not true. I'm not sure if they intended that from the beginning, but what are you gonna do? But now we're gonna get some of the stats on, well, not some of the stats, that's a different area, but now we get all the names of all the Mavericks we had to fight, all the bosses we had to fight, that kind of thing. So, I've heard this game can be speedrun, 100% completion in 37 minutes about, and a non-speedrun is about 35. I think my fastest time as a kid was around an hour. I've never, although I used to joke in my Sonic the Hedgehog 3 that I was kind of a speedrunner as a kid, only an amateur speedrunner. I didn't know any of the extra techniques, any of the extra skills. I just knew the game frontwards and backwards and memorized my route. And even then, it wasn't always a complete route. Like I said, it took me a while to figure out where the head upgrade in this game was. And because I didn't have the head upgrade, I couldn't get the Buster upgrade until Zero died. In future Mega Man X games, you do get to play as Zero, by the way, if you're interested in that. See, it is Mega Man X. I was right. Haha! Anyway, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you had fun.